Luann De Lesseps, love triangle drama in Bravo's Love Hotel. The Countess has officially graced the villa. No matter if she's soaking up the sun in St. Barth's or enjoying the vibrant nightlife of New York City, Luann De Lesseps knows how to capture the hearts of men. In Bravo's exciting new dating series, Love Hotel, which has just kicked off with its first 2 episodes, the iconic star from the Real Housewives of New York City is already at the center of a romantic showdown between 2 eager suitors. When we caught up with Luann, she shared her surprise at how quickly Mark, a 61-year-old real estate developer from New York, and Gerry, a 57-year-old retired carpenter from Puerto Rico, were ready to compete for her affection. But rather than feeling overwhelmed, Luann found the whole situation quite flattering. "I was like, be civilized, boys. You'll get your turn," she joked, adding, "I wasn't mad at it. Let's put it that way. I was flattered that 2 boys were fighting over me." Having been married twice before, Luann seems to have a clear vision of what she wants in her next partner. In the 2nd episode, she made it clear that her ideal 3rd husband needs to match her glamorous lifestyle. Growing up in a spacious ranch-style home, she's not interested in settling for a man who still lives in one. Can they keep up with us? Can they afford our lifestyle? First of all, do they have the same lifestyle? She pondered during our chat. It's so important at this age. 3 times the charm for me. I'm looking for number 3, and he's not going to live in a ranch-style house. During her visit to our studio last week, Luann also opened up about the friendship she's formed with her co-star Shannon Beater, Ashley Darby, and Giselle Bryant, shared her secrets to successful flirting, and even teased what kind of Bravo spinoff she'd love to be a part next. When asked how she felt about joining Love Hotel, Luann couldn't hide her excitement. The Golden Bachelor? I got into that a little bit. My mother, who's 96, loves The Bachelor and lives vicariously through all the contestants. I've always been a fan of dating shows like The Love Connection and The Dating Game. So when they called me and said, "Hey Lou, we're sending you away for 3 weeks, we'll pay you, and we'll find you some guys," I was like, sign me up. It didn't take long for me to decide. I've been single for a while, so it felt perfect. Interestingly, many of the men in Love Hotel had no idea who Luann was. Does she prefer a man who doesn't watch Bravo? I prefer the guy that doesn't watch me on TV. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm getting to know who I really am. Not that I'm not myself on the show, but you only see a couple of minutes of me in each episode. I want him to know me for who I am instead of Googling me, right? Don't Google me. Just hang out with me for a minute. It's more authentic that way. By the end of episode 2, Luann found herself in the middle of a love triangle with Mark and Gerry. How did that feel? I was kind of surprised. I was like, be civilized, boys. You'll get your turn. And, I wasn't mad at it. I was flattered that 2 boys were fighting over me. When it came to her first key, Luann handed it to Ralph, drawn in by his height. But what else made him stand out? Ralph is hot. He's tall, he's got a great face, nice hair, and he's built. So I think that was the attraction. He is an attractive man, and now it's time to peel back the layers and see what's really in there. Luann also formed a strong bond with her fellow cast members. I bonded with all of them because I understood what Shannon has been through, and this was a great opportunity for her. Ashley and I became gym buddies, and Giselle and I developed a mutual respect for each other. We all got along really well. Interestingly, Luann expressed her thoughts on ranch-style houses, which she finds less than appealing. Listen, I grew up in a ranch-style house, but it was bigger because I had 7 siblings. I grew up middle class, but for someone like Shannon, who lives in a glamorous home in Beverly Hills, a ranch-style house in Georgia-on-the-Lake, I don't know if that's going to work for her. The conversation shifted to the importance of lifestyle compatibility. Can they keep up with us? Can they afford our lifestyle? Do they have the same lifestyle? It's crucial at this age. 3 times the charm for me, and I'm looking for number 3. And he's not going to live in a ranch-style house. What about a potential suitor who doesn't like vegetables? Is that a deal breaker? Well, it just shows how sophisticated he is, Luann quipped. If Luann had to sum up her current love life in 3 words, what would they be? 3 times the charm. Catch me if you can. When it comes to flirting, Luann has some solid advice. It's important that people know you're into them. It starts with the flirt with the eyes. For me, A kiss is important because chemistry and a person's smell matter. I've always loved flirting, even back when I lived in Milan. I used to get love notes on planes. I think it's time for a book on flirting because everyone asks me about it. As for her future and Bravo spinoffs, Luann has a fun idea. If I don't find love in Love Hotel, I'd pitch a show called Who Could Charm the Socks Off the Countess. Can you imagine? It would be a field day for me. Fans can expect to see a different side of the Housewives in Love Hotel. We're used to seeing housewives battling each other, but here, we're each other's wingmen. The drama is with the boys, and I think fans will love to see how we navigate that together. Don't miss Bravo's Love Hotel, airing Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time / Pacific Time, with new episodes available to stream the next day on Peacock.